Welcome to Tales of the Ever After.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Tales of the Ever After, a D&D actual play podcast about a group of adventurers finding out that the trouble with destiny is all the trauma that gets in the way. My name's Tyler Borf. I'm your DM in this adventure that we're on, the storyteller that I can't tell without my fellow story speakers, including Randall Marsh.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, my name is Elaric I'm a
I thought
warlock.
Caius changes languages all the time. Not Alaric.
Well, Elaric is his normal voice. He's just got an affectation normally. Elaric is a warlock. He's got a celestial patron who gave him a cool sword, and he does healing magic.
Awesome.
Like you
Also,
scoot around on your shoes?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
oh,
I still
yeah.
see them. They're still out there. Kids still love the Heelys.
I'm also joined by Kate J. White.
Sup?
Sup, dog.
I'm KJ White.
Immediately drop it.
Yeah, that was the quickest abandonment of a bit I've ever seen.
I knew.
I don't know that you
I
finished
knew. I
the
did.
sup.
Nope, I didn't.
It was like, sup?
I knew. I knew. I was just going to start Jimmy Fallon it the whole
no.
way through.
Yeah, don't do that.
I'm Larsha. I play Larsha Thilden. She's a level 8 herbalist druid and the Lark sister.
Lovely. Also joined by Lynn Shephard.
Hello.
The animatronic comes alive.
Yeah.
Hello.
Stephanie Bradshaw, the swashbuckler rogue that occasionally makes troubling decisions. Yeah, I don't know. What more do you want?
What more do you want to give? What's the
My
question
all
that
the
nobody
time.
ever asks you that you wish people would ask you?
As Stephanie?
As you, Lynn Shephard.
Oh, favorite pizza toppings?
Oh, what's your favorite pizza topping?
None of your business. Don't ask me that.
And that's how we do it here, folks.
It's a really personal question. I can't
Yeah.
believe you would even ask. Thanks for asking.
I know, sorry. It's fucking pineapple, isn't it?
Pepperoni pineapple actually is
It's
my
pretty-
favorite combo.
it slaps.
Yeah. You get spicy and sweet.
With onions. That adds a lot.
Ooh,
What
okay.
have you done?
You are leaving the podcast right now.
Onions make every pizza better.
That's true.
That's
Yeah, they kind of do.
I really like barbecue chicken. Last time we left you, you are in the, what shouldn't be, but the town of Agrad, the city of Agrad. You had a Vizrian in the visage of Zayela tell you to get rid of it, whatever that is. Larsha, you've been struggling with sort of the guilt because the seed bearer gave up her life essentially to allow you to live through the defenses, and going back and forth between letting the creator sort of take control for you and then swapping places a little bit more frequently. And then Stephanie, you have been exploring the city. You had some contentious initial encounters with the Princess Alina. You did extend an olive branch and then had a very insightful, deep, meaningful conversation with her. And you were able to meet up with your parents. They offered to bring you to serve you brunch the next day if you can go visit them. And you also found where the fragment is. You were able to get in there. You left some oil on the floor to see if you could find footprints that come out of that. And then after a long day of you all actually being separated, you reconvened. You all went to bed. You all had a long rest. It's the next day. You've been called down back to the throne room. The king has returned and wants to speak with all of you along with Katja Lorden. What are you all doing as you prepare for this meeting? You've got only a few minutes, like they're actively waiting for you.
Start by topping off my temp HP. Take my little sip from my flask.
Morning drinking.
Yeah.
Can I do a stealth roll?
No, unless you tell me what you're doing. To see if a stealth roll is appropriate for the decision that you're
I'll
making.
sneak over to Larsha's door and knock on it and then run back to my room.
But yeah, make a stealth roll.
Natural 20.
Like a mouse, just like and then
I open the door like in a panic, and then when there's no one there, just get really freaked out and shut it.
Cool.
that's it. Cool, great.
I haven't done this yet. While I'm still in the privacy of my room, I'm going to try to activate my sword and just see, how it works.
You grab the hilt. You activate Meridian. It it still has the purplish glow, but now it's interesting. The blade itself glows with this kind of blackish, goldish hue, but then around that is the purplish glow.
Does the black hue give me like an unsettling feeling, or is it just different?
It matches the gold inlays that they use to forge the blades back together. So it to you, it makes sense of like, oh, that part of it,
Yeah.
whatever fused the two blades, the material, and whatever Katja did is glowing as well. So no, I don't think that it gives you, via the color itself, any emotional impact. It's just, oh, that's different.
All right. At least I know it does turn on. So I'll deactivate it and put it back in my back.
Cool. Anything you're doing now that your door was magically knocked on?
Just freaking out a little bit more.
Start scratching your arms like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
They're on to me. Awesome. You make your way down there. The three of you meet up downstairs right outside of the throne room.
Morning.
Morning.
The doors are open, so you can just walk into the throne room. You can see at the back end of the throne room where the two thrones are, and one of them is this older gentleman, bulky, wearing plate mail, has a purple cape on there, the colors of Agared. There is like some blood splatter on the armor that he's wearing, fully suited up in this shiny silver armor, covers kind of every inch of his body except for his head and neck. Next to him, standing up, is a younger looking male. His son, the prince, is also wearing this shiny silver armor. It doesn't cover every piece of him. It's a little less ornate and established on him. It's a little more shiny actually than even the king's. There's you can see a little bit of like blood around the gauntlets that he's wearing. He's got his hand on these two swords. He's got one on either side. Also has this beautiful purple cape that is the colors of Agared that goes down his back. It ends like right like below the buttocks of it, so it just covers about 3/4 of his body. And then in there, sitting on the other throne, wearing that same sort of regal white gown that she's been wearing, is Katja Lordan. And then the Princess Alina is in there as well. There's about a dozen guards total, like on either side. And they're not at attention or anything. They're milling about, talking. You can see some of them are dents in their armors, like clearly came back with the king. And then a few of them you recognize from just seeing the previous day that are talking to everybody. As you walk in there, the king is speaking to the prince and princess, so speaking to Alina and Aldred. And as soon as he sees you, Stephanie, he stands up. And make a perception check for me.
13.
The king is a consummate professional, and he's by his subjects. The doors are open so people could see him, and he understands the value of perception. And with a 13, you see he struggles for a fraction of a second to not run to you. And you see like there's this glimmer in his eye, this joy that he doesn't mask the joy, but he keeps that professionalism. And you see he just slows himself down just a fraction to walk over to you, and then offers his gauntleted hand. There's mud and like some blood on it. It looks dried. And he goes, "Stephanie, it is pleasure to see you again, my friend."
I go to shake the hand, but then I slap out of the way and I hug him.
He like pauses for just a second, and then the king wraps his arms around you and gives you a hug. And as you do that, Prince Aldred comes up and slaps you on the back. Says, "It's great to see you again, Coach. How have you been?"
Oh, I've been around, I'm thriving.
"Yeah, my sister told us as much. Yeah, it's good to see you." And the king goes, "Stephanie, please come." And he walks you, his arms around you. And you see like there's like shocked faces on the guards. Everyone that's there, like the prince, princess, and Katja they're unfazed by it. But there's this clear break of decorum where the guards are like, "Who the fuck is this woman?" And the king goes and sits down on the throne. There's the steps leading up, but he like takes you to the top steps. So you're up there with the group. And he invites the two of you to kind of stand up there as well, so you can be on the steps or kind of wherever you want to be relative to the king. Alina and Lorden have filled me in. Stephanie, I would really like it if you stayed with us for a while, but unfortunately, I am going to have to ask that at least one of you take that stone and leave. We can't have that stone stay with us. We can enable passage. We will have to mess with your memories a little bit, but we can make sure that you kind of have safe passage back and forth. So if somebody wanted to do that and then come back, we can use the Geesh spell to make it so you'll want to do that and magically inclined to do so, but we can't keep the stone here. But I would love for you all to stay as long as you would like to stay here in Agred.
Is there something that's changed since we arrived? I did see the red rift that I shot, and it ate my bullets, and people seemed concerned about that. I guess that's not a thing that happens around here.
Yeah, that's I got a report earlier, and Koch actually stands up and goes, we are still investigating what is going on there. It seems something weird happened with the defenses. They seem to be up as far as we can tell, but that fracture's still there. It seems to be getting a little bit more larger, especially since you shot it specifically. But we've got the guards there, so if anything comes out of it, they'll be able to communicate to us right away. But other than that, we haven't noticed anything different. Do you have a theory you'd like to share?
No, just a curious person.
Katya, the barrier, how are you powering it?
It's powered with the stone. I use some of my magical abilities, energy, every day to repower it.
Is she lying?
Make a insight check.
12.
So insight is not a lie detector anyways. However, especially on a 12, what you get out of it is she didn't respond as if it was a rote thing, like, right? Like when people have a lie ready, like it comes out very easily. She was like, oh, well, it's this. So is she really good at hiding that kind of stuff? Like you don't know. You have not enough information to infer one way or the other.
And the barrier, in addition to keeping people out, it also turned the sky blue again.
Yeah,
Nice touch.
when I designed it, we built that out just to have some sense of normalcy. Since we can't interact with the outside world, it just made sense.
You mentioned there had been some conflict in the north.
The king goes, yes, the marauders every now and then, especially whenever we resurrect people, it impacts everyone within the bubble. So they come back, and every now and then they just kind of regroup, and they decide to make incursions in here. Attitudes and behaviors don't change just because you're immortal. And we have to go in there and just kind of quell those rebellions every now and then. We leave the bodies there, out of respect. They're going to do what they're going to do. Every few months or whenever, like I said, we need to do the resurrection spell. We just kind of take care of that.
How do you determine when to cast that?
It depends on many factors. It could be too much of the population ages out. It could be if the marauders, they get us every now and then, if they get too far in and damage too many people, or if someone were to fall sick or die of an accident, just the mundane things that happen in life, their family requests that they come back, then we'll do the resurrection.
Wait, hang on. Can we go back? You said that when people age out, you resurrect them again. Are the residents of Agrid truly immortal? What happens when someone dies of old age? They just come back old?
They come back to the age they were when the resurrection first occurred. So whenever we first died, I don't even know how to describe it. We come back as we were.
So how long can you keep this up?
Lorden speaks up, goes, as long as we have the stone and as long as my power remains, somewhat indefinitely, kind of hinges on me a little bit, but...
What is the end goal?
That's an interesting question. I think it's to live, to experience as much as we can, even with a limited space in which to do so.
Why did you choose here
To hide the stone.
and to come back to?
When Tanariku, Hope, Zamar, and myself failed, we were able to fracture the stones, the statues, and I think we stopped the worst of it, shockingly enough. And we decided, Tanariku and I, that we would hide the stones throughout Dalcia and try to keep them away from the Empress. Agared, perhaps macabrely, felt like a place that she would have no interest reinvestigating. To her, it was already a non-issue. It was non-existent. You don't pay attention to an anthill once the ant colony is gone, nor would you think to go look in that anthill for treasure. It seemed like a safe place. We didn't know this would happen. This was an unknowable, with the information we had, event. And then why did I come back? I decided to leave, actually. Tana, she had always had hopes and dreams of kind of opening a Dalcian orphanage down the road, and so she went off.
So, like, way back in, like, episode 3 or 4, we saw Tailnor's glove glow.
Yep.
What, it, like, glowed red?
His glowed red, Meridian glowed purple.
Mm-hmm.
You did not pursue yours, so you don't know what would have happened had you done that.
Yeah, right. So, we know where 2 of the stones were. I'm assuming, where was the 3rd hidden?
Tanariku took it. I'm not sure where she hid it.
Well, I might have some bad news then.
We already spoke to Lasha. I mean, based on the descriptions of what the Empress has been able to do, it sounds like she came back into possession of it quite some time ago.
Yes, and Tailnor, not the one that's with me, the soft furry one.
Little head pops up over your shoulder, out of your hood.
The douchey one. His glove or gauntlet or possibly even hand was red in nature, and I'm assuming based on what you've done and what I've seen and sort of the whole rule of 3 of this cosmic comedy, that might be related.
You summarize that to the king. He has a kind of concerned look on his face as he looks over at Lord, and she's leaning back. She kind of rubs her forehead a little bit. Well, yeah, based on your interactions, it sounds like what was going on in Sandril is when Tailnor came back with you, if he had a piece of the fragment with him, it could have agitated the spirits there. I don't think they were attacking your people. I think they were trying to probably do the same thing that happened here, trying to reforge themselves and find that connection with the Ethereal. And so it might have just been a failed attempt at that with the stone or the fragment not being used properly. Or, I mean, if that's Kellenvor's fragment, it's all about destruction. So perhaps the spirits not knowing what they were doing. Yeah, if he already knew because the Empress would have had it, then it sort of checks out. Maybe. I mean, without investigating the seat of Ildalian power, I'm not sure how we get a definitive answer.
We could always look into Tanariku, see that avenue and see what's happened.
Yeah, I'm sure she's gone into hiding somewhere.
Side note, was he always able to summon his armor?
General Telnor was very powerful. He was part of the same experiments I was involved in, where the Empress was actually had already leaked out some ethereal energy and was trying to fuse humans and ethereal. So we both benefited, if you will, from that those experiments. And summoning his armor seems like, honestly, the same thing as asking a child to draw a random object on a piece of paper with the skills that we were given.
Oh, okay, cool. I can't do that, so thanks for that.
So the Empress has been taking the souls from the Ethereal and trying to fuse them with mortals to what end?
That was her plan before the Cataclysm. Myself and Tailnor were the original experiments, and we were, I mean, the fact that I can resurrect an entire village even with the power of an ancient artifact stone, I mean, that is powers that are virtually unheard of. Tanariku was an actual ethereal human hybrid child that she forced to come into existence, which is the source of Tanariku's power, an extremely powerful entity. Tanariku was essentially close to a god, which made our defeat that much more terrifying to us.
And what happened to her?
Right, she left after I decided to stay here. She took Kellenvor's fragment.
So you seem like the most knowledgeable person that we've encountered yet, who can explain...
Brushes her hair back. Well, thank you.
who can explain about these stones and the Athel. You have a stone that created this bubble, and you have an army of Athel protecting your borders. What would happen if Athel were to come within this bubble?
I don't have an army of Athel. That's just part of the illusion.
That was an illusion. What would happen if an Athel were to come in within the confines of this bubble?
I believe they'd be able to pass through safely, but if they passed through the bubble without the mansion, the same thing would happen as far as I'm concerned. They would be consumed by the necrotic energy.
If Tanariku took Kalimvor's fragment, how did the Empress come to possess it?
That is again,
That is the question.
terrifying question that needs probably a horrific answer. Just remember that Lathander created the world. Torm kept the world safe. We have Torm's fragment, and Kalimvor would destroy it whenever things went wrong. It was the balance of the three. I do want to say the king stands up because he looks to both of you and goes, there's a lot that is happening right now, right here. And this might be passing propriety for me to say, but I'm grateful to you both for bringing her home. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
We're happy to.
You're going to love Heavendoe.
Lord and I did speak this over. You're all welcome to stay here at least for the next 24 hours, but tomorrow Stone needs to leave Agared. We cannot have it here, and we cannot put all city at risk. Especially with whatever's going on with this rift, we just need one issue at a time, and I'd rather get that stone out.
Yes.
You're welcome to return without the stone, but tomorrow morning we will have to escort you out. You can see as well, Alina and Aldred both just kind of have their arms crossed, just kind of staring down on the ground. You know, they're overcome with the emotions here, especially because Alina had this great conversation with Stephanie and kind of rebuilt that connection that they had.
And you wouldn't allow us to keep our memories.
I cannot allow you to keep your memories, because if the Empress especially has Kalimvor's stone, you're out with another stone, and then you tell her where the third stone is, even against your will. Why would I allow that risk to be out there? It makes no sense. I'm sorry. And Kachi goes, you have to understand, our first goal is to keep the people here safe.
Well, maybe that didn't quite happen, considering everybody here died initially. But, I understand, I suppose.
Yes, well, we can't fix the past, Stephanie, but we can hold on to a second chance future.
Well, fixing the past might just be a 3-stone toss away.
It doesn't actually do anything temporal. We tried that.
There goes that hope. By the way, did I tell you all that Zaymar is alive? I don't remember if that came up.
No. Well, when you actually described all the stuff of the island, you would have just said that, essentially. Yeah. Yeah, Lordan's like, oh, that's good. I'm glad to hear he's doing well. If you see him again, give him my best.
I don't know if we will. There was an explosion on the island that we failed to investigate.
Huh. The king goes, if there's no further questions, you're free to spend the day exploring whatever you like. In the city, Stephanie, I've been told that your parents are expecting you for brunch. The kitchen here will be happy to provide you any food you'd like to bring for them to aid them in their meal. And I would ask that we all meet tonight again so I can understand what your decision will be going into the morning. With that, you're all dismissed. You see the guards start to mill out, especially the ones that are kind of dirty and everything from the battle. They go to clean themselves off. Alina and Aldred go up to you, Stephanie, goes, hey, Captain, if you would like, we'd love to join you with your parents for brunch.
Oh, yes. That'd be wonderful.
If you don't mind, I'd like to speak with my brother and Stephanie before that happens.
Sure, yeah. Well, Aldred here's got to go clean up. We'll meet you. We know where your parents are, so we'll just meet you there. 11 o'clock, right, for brunch?
Oh, I believe so. I
Cool.
don't know.
Yeah, we'll see you then.
Maybe.
And they head off to go clean up. So the three of you are there. The king is in the back having conversation with Lordan. You're in the middle of the throne room right now. What do you want to do?
Can we go somewhere private where we can talk?
Is there like a outside of the throne room, antechamber kind of area?
Yeah, your rooms.
Yeah, let's just go back to our rooms.
Right.
Go back to my room.
Yeah, you get back up there, close the door.
Stephanie, do you have that pistol that Poe bought for you?
I'll like pat my jacket a bunch for like a minute or two and then just pull it out.
I'm gonna take Lathander's fragment and hold it up next to it and see if anything happens.
Go ahead and
Get thrown in gift shop jail.
it destroys the stone. Go ahead and make a Arcana check.
25.
You can see that as you get it close, there's these runic etchings along the metal of the pistol, and it starts to glow the same color purple from your stone.
Stephanie, this pistol is powered by magic.
You're just now telling me this.
Yes. You and I have a bit of history.
Do you remember when I was being slashed around by a lizard in the desert and blinded?
Well, what good would it have you done there?
To have a magic weapon instead of my little dinky pistol.
I don't even know if this is the stone that powers it. What if it's the stone that's here?
Well, it seems purple. So if that's purple, and this is purple, and this is a magic thing that you knew was magic and that I could have been using this entire time, can I steal the stone?
Like you can try to grab it from her, but not steal it.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make, I guess we'll call this sleight of hand. And then you can make a athletics, acrobatics check, however you think you would react to seeing Stephanie try to lunge for the stone.
That's a nat 1.
Cool, I got a 17.
While you're arguing, you grab the stone and you just don't react quick enough.
Cool.
As you're engaged in the conversation.
I would love to point the pistol out the window of the room, into the sky and fire it.
While holding the stone?
Yeah.
Roll a D100 for me.
33.
You see the pistol is still glowing from the stone as you grab it. You can feel the stone heats up for just a second and then goes back to being cool again, but the gun starts to glow a little brighter. You pull the trigger aiming at the sky, and instead of a bullet coming out, it's this purplish beam of light that kind of comes out. It's like the size of a bullet, but it's clearly energy, magical energy. Hits the barrier, and then you see this red crack start to form.
Stephanie, what have you done?
I just wanted to see if it worked.
You hear on the sending stone that you stole, there's this.
We have an incursion coming from the north side of the city. We have an incursion. We need all guards immediately.
And you hear running and shouting as people are running over through the castle.
I kind of forgot that this was a bubble. I was like, it'll be safe to fire into the sky. That's funny. Well, let's go to brunch.
Do we need to talk about what we're going to do?
About the hole in the sky?
Yeah,
I think they've got that
How
handled.
bad is this? Is this look like impending, cataclysmic, new destruction of the city? Or is this just a little crack?
This looks bad. It's not closing.
Okay. How big is it?
Big enough that this is a giant dome, and it's big enough that you're that's clearly a rip. And it looks like it's the same sort of red tear that you saw when you were down by Norla Gate.
Stephanie, I don't even think that perhaps it's this stone that is supposed to fuse or power that pistol. What if it's the stone that's here?
What if it's just a rock on the beach?
It's not just a rock on the beach.
How do you know that?
Are you honestly asking me that question?
No, mostly I'm messing with you. Anyway, there's a hole in the sky, and
Yeah.
we should go to brunch.
It's getting bigger. They were terrified of this stone in particular. And then you powered your magic pistol with it. Getting bigger.
Cool. I'm going to toss the stone back to Larsha. I'm going to make my way towards my parents' house.
Huh.
Cool. So, do you guys make your way to Stephanie's parents' house?
Are we all going together? Were we invited?
Were we invited to brunch?
You can go.
Maybe we'll wait outside and keep our sending stone on, because this looks like it could get worse really quickly.
You make your way to Stephanie's house. We'll say, for the sake of time, that between the throne room, you guys talking, and then the explosion of the gun, it is brunch time now. So you're making your way there. And The castle is empty. There's no guards anywhere. The king and Lorden are gone. The prince and princess are gone, all investigating this thing. As you're walking, you do see some sort of like bluish energy is going up from somewhere in the city, and it's holding that rift from expanding more, but it's sort of like at a stalemate as you're walking. And you make your way over to your parents' house. The city is like dead quiet. Like people have shuttered their windows. Nobody's on the streets right now. There's the constant like thunder and lightning sound coming from this thing. And you get to your parents' house. Go ahead, and I'm going to have Elaric go ahead and roll a D100 for me, please.
82.
You get over to Stephanie's house, Stephanie's parents' house. It takes you about 30 minutes to walk over there, and all these things are going on. As you get there, a couple things happen all at once. So the first thing is, Elaric, you feel this weird weight in your clothing all of a sudden, like in your gear. And as that happens, I'm guessing Larsha and Stephanie experienced this as well, and I'll explain why I say that phrase exactly here in a moment. And then you see all these other tears in the barrier start opening up from the sides. Where do you have those business cards that allow you to travel safely?
It's just in my bag. I would have one with me in my bag.
Yeah, so you feel this weight in your bag,
Okay.
And then you can see that there's this red glow that starts coming out of your bag. I'm going to have you guys listen to this real quick.
I was told this would be the place to ask for a writ of imperial trade for the North Sea.
And he pulls out these, they're like little business cards essentially, but it just says a writ of North Sea trade.
We still have those cards we got for travel.
You still have all 6 cards. Larsha, make a perception check for me, please.
Okay. It's going to be a 9.
The only thing that you kind of sense on these cards is there's the Imperial sigil that's on these cards. Elaric, you can see the Imperial sigil, and then...
Can you, if you're playing cards with someone, can you see what's on their cards?
No. I can't say anything that's written down.
Oh.
And I can't distinguish features, so...
The only thing that you kind of sense on these cards is there's the Imperial sigil.
I can't say anything that's written down.
Imperial sigil.
I can't say anything that's written down.
Elaric, you can see the Imperial sigil, and then...
Yay, it's not my fault. I just sped things along.
As all 3 of you feel kind of the weight and this red glow wherever you would have that card on you starts to glow violently, you actually see coming through the barriers, these cracks start to form. It's almost like glass. The sun starts to fall away, and you can see the purple sky above, and you see these massive Ildarian warships bursting through the barriers. What do you do?
We're so fucked.
I'm going to grab the card out of my bag and chuck it far away from me.
And you realize that the move that he was doing was pulling out this card.
Oh my
throwing.
god, it was the fucking card.
That's funny.
Because Larsha, you can't read stuff. So
No,
in fact,
I
you
can't.
saw something. You actually saw the arcane engraving that was allowing this to be tracking you the entire time.
I have so much anxiety right now.
What do you guys want to do?
Yep, I'm chucking my card.
Brunch.
Okay. You chuck the card. You just walk into your parents' house?
Yeah.
They are freaking out, panicking. Hey, Stephanie, we've got to get to the castle. We've got to get to safety. Quickly, come with us.
Is the castle empty?
Yeah.
We need to get the stone. The barrier's falling. It doesn't matter.
Your parents are just grabbing like some clothes and stuff. They hand you a bagel and then they start like dragging you out of the house.
I set them down at the table.
You set the bagel down?
No, I set my parents down at the table.
No, they're panicking.
Yeah, no.
You're gonna have to fight them.
Okay.
So make a what are you trying to do? Are you trying to like force them? Like you're attacking them? Like what are you doing right now?
No, I'm just telling them, like, it'll be okay. Let's just... The royalty and the army will handle this. Let's just have breakfast.
This is gonna be a disadvantaged persuasion check.
12.
They're like, Stephanie, we gotta get to safety. The barrier is falling. I don't know what this means for your mother. We need to get her safe. We need to get to the castle. We need to find the guards. Please come with us right now. We're not safe here.
I understand. Larsha, Alaric, would you make your way back to the castle and assist?
And what are you going to do?
And do what?
I'll be there shortly.
Your parents are still like trying to drag you, and like your mother's trying to drag you. Your father's outside, like with these two.
Is my mom still in the house?
Yeah, she's trying to pull you towards the door.
I'm going to softly hold her hand and bring her over to the table.
Stephanie, we are in danger here. You guys see from the warships out there, missiles start firing down into the city.
Stephanie, I don't think you have long. I'm going to start booking it towards the castle.
Stephanie, please hurry.
I will.
Make it count.
Yeah, I'm following Alaric.
I'm casting Long Strider on myself.
Stephanie's father wants to go with you, but he sees that Stephanie's kind of holding mom hostage, and he's like just in tears right now. Like, Stephanie, we have to go. Okay, cool. No explosions happen near close by, but like it is indiscriminately being fired there. We're actually going to go into an initiative order here. Every round there is a chance. I'm going to start rolling a D100. On a 90 or above, a missile will hit your family's house.
Okay.
So everyone roll initiative for me, please.
17.
7.
14.
All right, top of the round, there are more missiles coming out. You can actually see now there are troops that are like diving out of the flying warships that are landing elsewhere in the city, far away from where you're at right now. You can see also right now more rifts start to open along essentially the horizon, and you see troops start marching in through those rifts as well. Randall, you're just running. Cool. And then,
I'm not going to let Larsha get too far from me, though.
you cast Long Strider on yourself. Do you have the Long Strider on as well? Okay,
yeah.
cool. Well, we can say you did that before you rolled initiative. So you guys are essentially keeping pace with each other. Roll a D100 for me, Randall.
47.
Cool. Lynn, 14. Your parents are trying to get you to go. They're still up and moving. They're trying to shove you towards the door. What are you doing?
I say, this is the last opportunity for this. And there's been 12 years since I have seen you, and I'm not going to be seeing you past today.
Stephanie, what does that mean? If we get to the castle, we'll be safe. Please, what do you mean you won't see us?
The stone is coming with us.
I don't know what that means. Your parents, that means nothing to them. You can see it in their expression. They're like, okay.
I think she gets frustrated and she goes, the thing that has kept you here and has allowed you to continue to live is going away. And I don't know what that means for you, but it means that...
We'll find out together at the castle, please. Sweetie, your mother gets up. Honey, we love you. I don't know what all of this means, but I am scared now. Can we please get to the castle? Go with you. Stay with us.
You know, all I've wanted for the last 12 years was to wake up in the morning and come down these stairs and see you two here. And to just have one more day where things feel okay. And to share a meal and to make small talk and to just feel like things will be okay. And sure, maybe the horizon's on fire right now, but I don't want our last moments together to be panic and fear and huddling. I want us to sit down together and to know that no matter what comes next, we'll be okay.
Can we do that at the castle, dear? You're saying you don't want us to huddle in fear, but there's explosions going off, sweetie. I am afraid. I can't push that aside. I'm not an adventurer like you.
It's also where all of the things around us will be heading.
Make another persuasion check.
That one.
Your mother goes, Stephanie, that is a wonderful idea, and I think we have time to talk. But I don't want to sit and wait for the house to fall on top of me while we do that. Why don't we talk as we walk towards safety?
I'll meet you there.
Okay. Your father goes, I'll grab all stuff. I will get your mother there. Where should we meet you in the castle?
In the throne room.
All right, we'll see you there. Just please be safe. Stay close to your friends, and we'll join you shortly.
Sounds good. I'll see you there.
Cool. Go ahead and roll D100.
It's a 91.
91.
Yeah.
Okay, as you run off.
Might be good. maybe low is bad.
Yeah. No, that's great. What was the number that you said where it would hit the house?
90 or higher on the initiative order for this is to see if you get a random hit on it. You're going to take 42 force damage as one of the missiles blows up right next to you. So, Larsha, you are still running. Go ahead and roll D100 for me.
99.
You take 31 force damage as this explosion goes off right behind you, throws you forward another 15 feet. You land prone. Your turn. Are you just getting up and still running?
Yeah, can I get up and then use symbiotic entity?
Yeah, you do that. The spores start to surround you a little bit. You get your temporary health. Top of the initiative order, you start to see the barriers just coming down all around you. It's just shattering. There's pretty much no blue sky left that you can see as the rest of it goes down. There are 4 of these Imperial Armada airships in the sky around there, all firing down into the city. As you're running through areas, you can kind of just catch glimpses of foot soldiers breaking their way through barriers into the city. The one thing you do notice as this happens is the barrier is still somewhat up. So the soldiers running through the barrier, you notice half of them actually fall dead on the ground. What we'll do, because the rest of you are going to spend the time running to the castle, everyone just make one more D100 roll for me.
88.
95.
58.
Lusher can take 25 force damage as another missile hits right next to the side, knocks you into one of the buildings.
I have 36 HP, guys.
You guys get to the castle ground. Stephanie's pretty much right behind you. As you come in, some of the Agrid guards are marching their way back, and you see Eldarian soldiers coming in from the other side of the castle.
The other side,
In other words, you two are about to be in the middle of a full-on brawl.
Gotcha.
For the sake of this, because you were just right behind them, you guys are all here together. You want to go to the training grounds. What do you do? What do you want to do?
You know where the stone is.
Just follow me.
All right, then.
Arsha, you look terrible. I'm feeling late, Arsha.
Thank you.
What's her face?
Not feeling great either, thanks.
I'm allowed to say that, brother.
Okay, we'll stay out of initiative for this. This is fine. So, Stephanie, you go down to the training grounds. You can hear just the clashing of armies in the background. As you do so, the Eldarians have a little bit of a head start getting into the castle because everyone else was investigating Stephanie's created explosion off to the side.
Any chance that I see Alina or Aldred on our way there?
Alina, no. You don't see either of them.
Then yeah, I'll just take them straight there.
You do start to see some of the soldiers get by. You have to pause a couple times as you see Eldarians marching through the castle, and you're able to make your way down to where that doorway is. Elaric, you would recognize right away those etchings that you saw that Stephanie set out to you are the same etchings that are in this doorway that she's led you to.
Is this it? Is this how we get the stone?
The stone is in there. Can I count on you two to do something?
Yes.
Could you make sure that nobody else gets here? I'll be right back.
Are you going in the door, or are you going somewhere else?
I need to go find someone.
Maybe we can get the stone while you do that to save time.
I'd prefer you don't touch it in the meantime.
All right. Take out my sword and activate it.
Could I drink 2 of my potions of healing?
Yeah, you could have easily done that. Yeah. Okay, these doors are closed. What's going on? Who's doing what?
At some point, I want to cast Pass Without Trace, because won't that make us... All right, let's do that.
Okay, cool. You cast that. You're concentrating.
Can I examine these runes while we're waiting? Now that I see them in person, if it gives me any sense of what they mean?
Yeah, can I put my hand on the door?
As Stephanie goes to open the door for you, you can see those arcane symbols that are on there. They're not actual sigils or runes. They're just arcane influenced fancy writing on the door. They mean nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, I will leave them in that chamber, and then I want to go try to find Aldred and Alina.
Keep your sending stone on. She runs away.
So what your idea is great, but I just want to kind of understand so we can play this
But
correctly.
we also have the sending stone that we stole from the guards.
You do?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Cool.
can I hear anything on that?
That is the one you stole is the all broadcast one.
Yeah.
So it's the one that goes out to everybody.
Yeah.
So you've heard just a lot of where things are going on, and that's how you know about all of the different fronts that are opening. So you would have to essentially get on there and sort of ask where they are, which you can do for sure.
I know everybody's a little bit busy at the moment, but if Alina and Aldred and potentially Katya could meet me at the castle, there may be a matter of importance here.
I'm going to use the rolls I used earlier for where they are.
Mhm.
So Alina gets on, and you hear, you can hear fighting stuff as she activates her walkie-talkie there, and you hear her struggling, goes,
Stephanie, I'm stuck over at Nola Gate. I can't make it to the castle currently.
and then you hear Aldred, he goes,
Stephanie, I've just cleared out the marketplace. I can make my way to the castle, but it's going to take me, 10, 20 minutes, depending on if we can get through these forces or not.
and you don't hear anything from Katya.
How far away is the gate where Alina is?
If you had nothing in your way, it's a 15-minute walk.
Okay.
This is a massive city, right?
Yeah.
Like, you're not in a little village of like, hey, I can just walk right there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab Elaric sending stone.
Okay.
Got it out.
Stephanie, can you hear me?
Yeah?
Please just come back. I know what you're trying to do. I know why you're doing it, and honestly, if it were me, I probably would too. But we need to leave. And I know it may seem like maybe I don't give a shit about you, but if we lose you, I don't know what I'll do.
Inherited business would be my guess.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll just jog back to you guys, and I'll be talking to you on the sending stone, but you'll hear my voice coming down the hallway as I get closer.
Start to feedback.
Yeah. Listen, we have the scroll, and I don't know what the hell this is going to do, but I need you both to get inside of the manor and see if you can pull anybody that you can into it.
I believe it stays in one place once we create it, though. We can't carry it around with us.
Right.
So where would we do that?
I know that Alina is at Norla Gate. I can ask Aldred to meet you there, as well as anybody else that they can bring. If you could get inside of that manor, I'll try to meet you there.
And the stone?
I'll take care of that.
I think don't we need to open it at the edge of the at the barrier to get through it?
Unless the barrier's gone at this point.
It's not. Like, some of it is still standing.
Was it specifically at the edge?
That was the idea. And you realize Alina won't be able to pass through.
Oh, I'm a gambler.
Stephanie, you realize this is the chance that they never had to actually have a battle that you trained them for. Maybe it's best to leave them to it.
Well, if we take the stone with us, it won't really be a battle so much as a fizzle.
Do we know that if taking the stone would immediately just have everyone,
You don't have that information.
yeah.
No.
I think I am operating off the idea that removing it from wherever it is right now will just disintegrate everything.
You guys hear through the other door sounds of like battle.
We can go. I just hope we're thinking clearly.
Am I ever?
Sometimes. Sometimes you are.
Stephanie, I think you have to let them go.
Well, that was already the plan.
I know, but I think you're just delaying the inevitable, and the longer we wait, the less chance we have of survival. And everyone here is dead already.
You're pounding on the door.
I think as we're all standing in the chamber, I'll get back onto the soldier's sending stone, and I'll say, Aldred, how far away are you from Norla Gate?
As you ask that, that other door just shatters open, and you see a dozen Eldarian Centurion guards start rushing in. And then you hear over the radio at the same time as that's happening, part of it's muffled. So you hear,
Turn down, I need, I don't know, if I can get through here 10 minutes away?
Get there, and I'll grab the stone.
You grab it, nothing happens. It feels warm to the touch as you do. You are flooded with the memories of tens of thousands of Agrid citizens go into your mind. You actually see Stephanie eyes go in the back of her head, and she's just stuck there for a brief moment. Everyone but Stephanie, roll initiative for me.
16.
16 as well. Oh, wait, no. Sorry, 14.
The Eldarians are coming in. Stephanie is briefly frozen as her eyes shoot back. Stephanie, you know what you're experiencing. For you, time is dilating at this moment as all these memories are flooding into your mind. Bradshaw, you're up first.
Shifting in the creator count as an action.
Bonus action.
Bonus action. Okay. I am going to do that.
Yeah, I think in this moment, through that mirror inside your mind, the creator just puts her hand on your shoulder and then looks to you for confirmation. And then as you nod, she just kind of throws you into the mirror and steps out full of rage.
Yeah.
Okay, that's your bonus action.
Okay, how many people are,
As more of them are coming in and they're starting to funnel into the room, there's 10 of them currently.
Okay. Can we grab Stephanie and leave?
So you try to grab her and move her. She's rigid as a stone, so you could, but that's kind of what you'd be doing.
Can I just say,
No, you cannot.
you've only ever charmed me. Why don't you charm an enemy and make them fight their friends?
Because there's 10 of them.
And then we will have another ally on our side. You charm me and then you punch me in the face.
What are you doing?
God damn it. I am going to cast Thunderwave.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
I'm going to cast it at level 3. So that is Constitution saving throw.
15-foot cube originating from you. So you walk towards them away from Stephanie and Elaric.
Cool.
You get over there. What is the con save they need to beat?
16.
16. Okay. Half of them fail, half of them succeed. So this thunderwave goes off. It's the first row that you hit. They all go flying back. The ones behind them were just protected essentially by those bodies there.
Okay.
They go flying back behind them. They are knocked away. Go ahead and roll your 2d8.
That is going to be damage increases by 1d8 for each spell slot a level above level 1.
4d8.
Be 4d8.
Fantastic.
18.
Cool. So that front wave takes 18 damage. They're thrown back. The ones behind them, as they kind of have that barrier protection, they're only going to take half of that damage. So they'll take 9 damage. Anything else you want to do on your turn? That's action, bonus action. You've got 5 more feet of movement.
I'm going to back up 5 feet as close as I can to get back towards Elaric and Stephanie.
Okay, awesome. With that, Elaric, you're up.
So just remind me the layout. Are we boxed in?
Circle.
It's a circle.
That door, which I'll say is at 11 o'clock, you guys are in the center of the bullseye right now. The double door out is at 6 o'clock.
Okay. So, and I can tell that Stephanie is just sort of having a moment, which
Yeah.
I've had my own.
Yeah.
I'm going to use my movement to position myself in front of, both of them, but particularly Larsha. Sort of.
If you go in front of Larsha, you will be in melee range of everybody.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she only backed up 5 feet.
Oh, okay. All right, you know what? Before I move, I'm going to reach into my gray bag of tricks and I'm going to chuck something at them.
Cool.
All right, so I roll a d8 to figure out what it is. Let's hope it's not a weasel. It's a weasel.
That's awesome.
So a weasel pops up right at their feet and it's friendly to me and takes this move after mine.
It starts just trying to bite, does 1 piercing damage. That's its entire damage that it can do. So it bites one of their ankles. So one of them was like, weasel, bite my ankle.
But that was a bonus action.
Yep.
That's cool. Shit. Okay, I got to do
Very
something.
Nimona.
Something more effective.
I think everyone stops and is like, oh.
Okay, I will step in front of Larsha, sword at the ready, and yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna take start taking swings at them because my sword's already activated. So
Cool. So you get 2 attacks, right?
do I get is the weasel giving me advantage?
No, you're not a rogue.
You
You don't. That doesn't work that way. That's only for rogues.
I don't know.
It's in front of them.
Okay.
Can that be the title of this episode? Does the weasel give me advantage?
I like it.
I do too.
First one's 22 to hit.
22 will hit.
12 radiant damage on one hit.
You slash into one of them as it scrapes against their armor. The radiant energy of your sword. It doesn't even like cut the armor. It's just the ethereal magic of your blade just sort of doesn't care that the armor's there as it slashes into them.
I didn't take anyone down though, huh?
No.
Okay. I'll attack the same guy again. Second attack is not as good. That is a 17.
Miss.
Wow.
Really? Might be time to run.
Okay, cool. You're there to the top of the round. The bottom of the round is with the Eldarians. One of them gets on their sending stone, goes,
Tell the Empress the stone is in our grasp. Come to the castle.
and then they are all going to start attacking. Lark, you're up front, man.
Yep.
The lowest is 11. That one will miss. And then the next lowest is 26. 34 slashing damage as two of them hit you. You'll
And that'll
take
be
halved from the protection from Lathander's Blessing. Next two will attack. One of them for sure misses. The other one gets an 18 to hit.
Yeah.
20 slashing damage. You also have disadvantage on all of your attack rolls.
But that would be halved.
Correct. Okay, cool. At the top of the round, those other ones get up, so they'll be back in the fight. So you have all 10 in the battle. At the top of the round, you, Elaric, can see like just through the melee because they're still like funneling into the room from there. You see Katya is walking down the steps behind them. And then you see her eyes start to glow like this golden white light, almost like they're on fire, like flames are coming out of it. And then that fire starts to consume her body as you start to see her levitate up off the ground. Her entire body's glowing gold, pure white. You can't even make out details. It's just this human-shaped ball of light, essentially. And she's going to cast Storm of Vengeance. And she is able to, as she casts it, she focuses it so that way it's just over the Eldarians, and literally these clouds form in the room that you're in, and there's these pockets where you, Larsha, and Stephanie are, as thunder and lightning starts coming out inside the room that you're in. Like it's deafening, by the way. Like it starts to just, you can almost feel your ears bleed from this thing. And these lightning bolts start striking down as they just start to incinerate the Eldarians in the room in front of you. And then she just waves her hand, Dr. Manhattan style. The rest of them just go thrown into the wall, and you see their necks just all snap. And then she floats into the center of the room and just stares at Stephanie. Stephanie.
Hello.
You can feel, you're completely oblivious to everything that's been going on. The flood that you're getting is literally all the memories of every Agred citizen from prior to the Cataclysm and their experience the last 30 years. Go ahead and make an intelligence saving throw for me.
Unnatural 20.
You've had these conversations with Larsha, and despite your best efforts to not pay attention, you've listened when she talks about what it's like for her to experience Lathander's Stone, and you tap into that as these memories are threatening to overwhelm you. What do you hold on to? What's your anchor that prevents you from losing your mind in this moment?
Because Eleanor's with me, right?
Physically, yeah.
Yeah. I think that's it. I think that, like, I just feel this cat on me.
It would be inside your mind. You're oblivious to physical stuff.
I don't know. Can we just say it's like an echoing purr inside my mind? Like, I think that'd be really funny if, like, Tailnor ends up saving me at this moment.
Surrounded by mom, dad, prince, princess, your friends, and the one thing that saves Stephanie in this moment, Tailnor.
Yeah.
The purring of Tailnor.
I mean, if I'm surrounded by the memories of my past and then there's like this purring, I think that's fitting.
Great. You focus. It's so fucking stupid. This podcast is dumb. Don't listen.
How is that stupid? That's so, fuck you.
I actually think it's fucking brilliant.
Yeah. Stephanie has this moment after a super traumatizing time inside of a prison where she rescues a kitten and the kitten comes back to rescue her. How fucking stupid. Fuck you, Dad.
It is, of the options available, it is funny because it is stupid.
I'll accept that.
You focus on Tailnor, the soft fur, the purring, and you're able to just prevent all of these other memories from overwhelming and flooding your mind. And you, on the unnatural 20, you wake up, your eyes go back to normal as you see Katya Lorden floating, just this goldish white hued light as she's floating above you. All these dead Eldarians that you briefly saw enter the room, and then Larsha and Elaric right next to you are a couple feet away behind Katya. And you now have in your possession Torm's stone, and you carry with you all the memories of every Agrid citizen.
Jeez. Cool. Well, I see I saved us.
Katya just looks at all of you as she's floating in the air. Her voice is much more ethereal. Stephanie, Larsha, Elaric, take the stones and get out. I'll make the Empress believe that the stone is still here. And as she does, she uses major illusion, so the stone reappears right there. I will continue to fight off and keep it distracted so you can get out. The defenses are broken, so you'll be able to leave without a problem. But you need to leave now.
And what happens to everybody that's here?
They're going to die, Stephanie. There's no stopping that now.
Just like there's a timer. Like, is there time here counting down, or like?
You need to leave, Stephanie.
Can we please get the fuck out of here now?
Katya, I'm sorry.
Make it worth something. If you can kill the Empress, that'd be fantastic.
Oh, I feel the
Agreed.
same.
And you leave, and you can hear like more soldiers coming in, and she's just she's allowing them time to call out that they need reinforcements and all these things, and she's maintaining a last stand there, so the forces are focused in one direction while you go another way. You hear over the sending stone, Alina's voice goes,
If anyone can help us over at Nola Gate, we're being overrun.
and you hear the king's voice gets on there and goes,
Code Feel. We need people to go back to the castle. Katya is in trouble.
you would recognize this is a code word that means that he is putting this out and he doesn't want people going to the castle in case Imperials are listening on, and he's just piling on to Katya's illusion right now. Roll a d20 for me, please.
15.
You hear Aldred gets on the line and he goes,
I need some help over by the south gate.
and then his line cuts off. Where do you guys go?
Norla Gate's the only one that sounds like might be worth going to at this point.
Which one?
Norla?
I mean, it would make the most sense to not go where the battle is thickest, but
Yeah, can we see, like, is there a spot where the barrier would be that's open, that's...
You would either have to spend some time going to the top of the castle so you could have a good vantage point, which you can do, or you'd have to get on top of the city walls. So
Okay.
you'd have to get to a vantage point.
So where did it sound like all of the fighting was? We know that they were in the castle.
You know that a bunch of people are coming to the castle now.
Yeah.
And you can, in fact, as you guys are trying to get out of this place, I mean, you hear the sounds are getting louder and louder
Yeah.
and more, just cacophony of noise and battle and screaming and crying and explosions everywhere. Norla Gate, you heard Alina saying, hey, we need backups. You know, there's some sort of battle going on there. It sounded like the South Gate, don't know, it didn't really sound like fighting. It sounded more of like plea for help. You don't know where the king was calling from.
and where are we right now? We've left the chamber, but we're still in the castle.
You are like, you've just come up there. You're where the training grounds are.
Okay.
Let me put it this way. I'm going to Norla Gate, and if you wish to follow, we can all go there together. Otherwise, I'll try to find you when we all get out.
No, we need to leave. So let's just go.
Yes, through the gates. That's where I'm heading.
Alaric, come on, let's go.
Okay.
Are you going to try to do this sneakily, or are you just running?
You still have paths
Hell
for the
no.
trace up. You try to move stealthily, and then if we need, a sudden escape, I can dimension door 2 people out or fly 2 people.
All right, everybody roll a stealth check for me, please.
I don't know if I would move
It's
stealth.
plus 10? 27.
21.
You're not going to stealth. You're going to keep running.
Yeah, I think I'm just all out sprint because Cassia said everybody will die. So I don't think I have any time to waste.
So you guys are going 50 feet at a time. You're going 120 feet at a time.
Oh.
Okay, cool. You guys run to Norla Gate. You see that the wall is all broken. Everyone roll a D100 for me real quick.
76.
63.
82.
Awesome. There's still explosions going on from the airships up in the sky. They're blasting into the city as well, which kind of also lets you know where some of the fighting is going on, presumably, because they're focus firing into different locations. There is one that is firing close to Norla Gate. With those rolls, there's no one hitting close to you, but you can see where these crater marks are, where the wall used to stand. And you can see that there are holed up in this one area. There are some Agrid soldiers, and then you see that there's another line that's fighting in melee combat with Eldarians. There's some that are still on the fragments of the wall that are shooting down into the Eldarians as well. And then the barrier is completely busted and gone now in this area, so you can see into the desert. And it is full on. Like, you can see where the grass of the radius ends, and then the actual desert of Fang Desert begins. And you can see more war tents and warships that are out there. This is a full invasion of this city. Stephanie, make a perception check for me.
25.
Awesome. You see exactly where Alina is. She's kind of running back and forth, giving orders and commands to people. You can even tell on a 25, like, the way she's positioned everybody with how bad everything is going. Like, it is tactically brilliant, even though at the end of the day, this is an impossible situation to survive. She has done this in a way where it's like, oh, she's going to make them bleed for every inch that they're going to take.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Make my way towards her and also get on the sending stone to Lars and Elaric and say, I don't know if this will mean anything, but get ready to do the whole manor thing.
Yeah, you guys are behind Stephanie. Both of you actually roll another D100 for me.
6.
13.
Perfect. So you still are able to make your way there. Stephanie, you run up to Alina. She looks at you. Where do you have the stone at, by the way?
I think I'm just football carrying it, to be honest. I think with the chaos of everything, I didn't think to put it away. Stephanie's not made great decisions today.
You hear Eldarians getting on there and be like, we've got the stone at Norla Gate.
Can I see the one that called that out on the radio?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I shoot him.
Cool. Do you use the regular pistol or the magic pistol?
Oh, the arcane one. Now I know I have a magic pistol that I've had this whole time.
You use that, it hits his head, and you watch when it hits his head, as the bullet hits, like, just dead center, his face implodes around it, and his body collapses. And we'll pick this up next time. Cool.
Jeez.
Thank you for listening to Tales of the Ever After, which is Randall Marsh as Elaric Thilden, Kate J. White as Larsha Thilden, Lynn Shephard is Stephanie Bradshaw, and Tyler Boroff, that's me, is your DM. I also do all the editing and sound design. Our theme music is by Randall Marsh, and our cover art is by Lisa Turban. You can connect with us on Instagram or Threads at Tales of the Ever After, and also on Blue Sky at Tales of Ever After. Tea time for this episode will be out next week on February 10th, and Tales of the Ever After will be back on Tuesday, February 17th. We'll see you then, Wanderers.
Whatever you do, don't feed Heave and Ho after midnight, no matter how hard they beg.